What's up, you guys? It's Lawrence. Let's get into this Ashanti and Keyshia Cole versus review.
Tell me, yeah.
So tell me, are you ready? So tell me, are you ready for me? So tell me, are you ready? Tell me, are you ready?
Sis,
Can you hear me?
KC, I can hear you, mommy.
That's lit. Finally here. I don't know who's all attending because at this point we running way too behind. But you look beautiful.
You look beautiful too.
You look absolutely amazing.
You look absolutely amazing. Listen, let's start it. They ready. Start it off, KC. I've been warming them
Hell
up.
no, we already said you was getting the start off.
I've been warming them up. I've been
Not a
holding you
problem.
down
Let's
to
start
see
when I change my
seat
mind. Let's
ready.
go.
He's so caught up, he won't call her. He shows no love, so I decide.
KC, can you hear me?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so I get to start it off.
No, you just started.
No. I didn't start.
Yes,
Let's
you
go
did.
into that.
Didn't you go with, I should have cheated? You started first.
That's why I'm about to start again.
No, you're not.
Okay, let's play. I'm not about to start again.
Because you started first, right? When we switched.
Exactly.
I
That's why I gotta start
right?
again because you just ended it when I told you I wanted to start with having sex.
But you went to number 11. It's 10.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Wait.
10. Let's go.
Okay, so first of all, I enjoy both Ashanti and Keyshia Cole. This is not a bashing channel or a shade channel where I'm like, one sings better than the other, or one could have done this or one could have done that. These are just my innocent opinions. But when it's all said and done, it's already over. The verses was amazing. I feel both ladies did amazing. They looked amazing. They sound good. And the only thing I have opinions on is the song choices. But that's just for fun. I would have chose different songs or alternative songs for fun. But let's just get into it. So, first of all, we all know that Ashanti was on time, because she's always on time. And we know she was a little late, but in Keyshia Cole's defense, she said she was in the building, she was in the room.
More so than anything, I want to apologize for not sitting my ass in that seat. Okay? Because I was there and I should have sat down. I should have just sat in the seat, no matter if I felt like, the visual wasn't clear, or they said my music wasn't gonna be right, or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? I think that more so than anything, people wanted me to sit, be present.
You know what, Keyshia? You good. We forgive you. But at least you showed up and nothing else happened, like Keyshia coming down with COVID or any other, anything else that was going to prolong this versus any longer. Now, before this versus came about, when they first announced that Ashanti and Keyshia Cole was going to do it, I already said Ashanti got this. In my opinion, I'm not an Ashanti fan like that, but I remember when both ladies came out and how they both went. Now, I understand Keyshia and I understand Ashanti. If I personally had to pick, you already know who I'm picking because I'm wearing the sweater. It's a Brandy world for me. But I would have to say it's a toughie. Who would I pick? I would pick Ashanti. That first album, summer of 2002, going into 2003. What? And then when she dropped her second album, I think it's called. No, it's not Concrete Rose. That's her third album. It's called Chapter 2. I felt like Chapter 2 was released too soon, because I feel like when you have a sophomore, you should wait a few years. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I feel like Ashanti took this one because the way whoever was choosing her songs did a really good job at lining everything up and showing this is what's gonna go next. So round one, you had Keyshia Cole with I Changed My Mind and Ashanti playing Happy. Now, I would have played Never from the Barbershop 2 soundtrack. She played that song, but she played it later. And I would have played it because that's just order. You know, let me just play the first single and get out the way. But then again, when Brandy and Monica started off their verses, they didn't play their first singles. So in my opinion, I guess that's why Happy won. But yeah, when I like that song, I Changed My Mind by Keyshia Cole, but I would have chosen I Just Want It to Be Over. Because I feel like when we were introduced to Keyshia, that's what we all heard. You know, that's the video we saw. I know I did. When they were playing like VH1 Soul and BET, that's all you heard. You know, and that red hair. At first, when I heard the song and the video came on, I was like, is that Brandy? Like, when I was looking at her makeup and her hair, I was like in a trance. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But when she started to sing and they started to come up closer, I was like, okay, this is a new girl, one of Brandy's daughters. No, but you know, Keyshia had her own like swag, and as you watch the video go, she has like this little Mary J. Edge to her. She got this little thing to her. She got some nice tattoos, you know what I mean? She just seems like one of them girls that you know. So I would have chosen I Just Want It to Be Over to kick off that Verzuz battle, and then Ashanti playing Happy, you would have had a different kind of chance. But anyway, you chose I Changed My Mind. They chose Happy. Happy is a good song. I remember when that song came out, that you know, that little cute little dance she was doing. I'm probably doing it the wrong way. Which way do you go? Whatever she was doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't remember Ashanti's dances. You know, sorry. But I remember the video. I remember when my cousins was like, why is she wearing tennis shoes with a skirt? And I was just like, y'all are so... Can we just enjoy the video? Can we enjoy the video? Who cares if Ashanti's wearing sneakers? Maybe she couldn't dance in stilettos. I didn't care. I really enjoyed the song. I love the scene where she's driving in the car. It was just a really fresh vibe. And you know, I love female artists, especially black female artists or female artists of color, whatever. Hey, if you can sing, I don't discriminate. I don't care what color you are, to be honest. But I grew up seeing a lot of women of color, you know, growing up and singing and performing. So when I saw Ashanti come fresh on the scene, I was like, okay. And, you know, we had just, you know, we needed those voids kind of filled, you know, because at that time we had just lost Aaliyah. I hate to bring that up because right now in my world, she's still alive. I'm not even in over there. She's still alive to me in my world. But at that time, we needed that void filled. So when Ashanti came out with that pretty angelic voice, we was just like, okay, we can rock with this. No pun intended, but you know, hey. So anyway, the second round 2, you got I Should Have Cheated, and you got The Way That I Love You. So, you know what? I did say I would have picked Never from the Barbershop 2 soundtrack over I Changed My Mind, because in round 2, instead of I Should Have Cheated, I would have picked I Just Want It to Be Over to go against The Way That I Love You. And then in round 3, you have Enough of No Love and Leave Me Alone from I don't know what album that's from. Don't Leave Me Alone. But I felt like Ashanti should have picked a different song. Like I would have picked How We Roll from that Big Pun album. You know, I'm gonna put every song that I feel like should have been mentioned or should have been played, I'm gonna put it in the description so y'all can check it out if y'all know what song I'm talking about. But How We Roll by Ashanti is a song that she did with Big Pun, and I feel like that was very catchy. But that would have gone well against Enough of No Love because that wasn't one of those big Keyshia Cole songs like that. Now, round 4, Shoulda Let You Go, going up against Rock With You. That was perfect because even if you play the videos of Rock With You and Shoulda Let You Go together, they're both at the beach and they're both giving you that summertime feel. You know, it's just, and Keyshia looks beautiful in that video, and Ashanti's riding an elephant and Rock With You. It's just like, round 5, you got I Remember and Southside. That was perfect because I do remember when that song came out, and Keyshia Cole was very popular at the time because she had her own reality show. So I remember when that album was being made, and it was just a really big deal. But I also remember when Southside was a big deal. Southside was such a big deal. I remember watching the making of that video and having BET, I don't even know if it was BET or VH1, but one of them channels was anticipating the video so much. Like, we didn't even know who Lloyd was. I didn't even know who Lloyd was. But they were like, Southside featuring Ashanti. Like, you gotta see this video. And of course, since Ashanti's already got some buzz, we're like, yeah, we'll check it out. So when we finally heard the song, we were like, oh my God, it's such a cute song. Yeah, we totally went for it. I feel like that's the song that closest. It reminds me of Brandy and Wanye's Broken Hearted, the remix version of Broken Hearted, when Wanye was featured on it. Because a lot of songs, you know, you try to capture that chemistry, and you try to capture that connection. Southside was definitely one of those songs where Ashanti and Lloyd captured that chemistry and connection. Yeah. I remember the video. I remember there's like 2 different versions of that video. Does anybody remember 2 different versions? Because I remember 2 versions of that video. Let me know in the comments. Next round. So you got round 6. You got Last Night featuring Diddy, which was a hot track. I remember when that was a thing, when that came out. Be Alone. Like, I wasn't really enthused with the vocals. I just really liked the beat. The beat was very catchy and like that. I felt like the strings in the background and the chords and the melody, perfect, especially for that time in 2006. That sound was just perfect and clean. But when Ashanti dropped Ain't It Funny?
It must be the hold on. I need all my ladies with the fatties. Keisha got a fatty. No. Keisha got a fatty. Because little booties do matter. Cut it out. Cut it. I saw it, Keish. She's stupid. Let's go. Hey. It must be the ass. Turn it up.
Like, oh no. I'm sorry, Last Night. I'm sorry. You lost. At that point, Ashanti had my full undivided attention. Okay? I was on the edge of my seat like, what you playing next, Ashanti? You better come with it, because you didn't drop on it. You done did it. Now, after that, round 8, Keyshia Cole played Love, and Ashanti played Rain on Me. I felt like that was a fair round. That was a very, very fair round. I enjoyed both of those songs. I really enjoyed Ashanti's video to Rain on Me. I remember that video feeling so dark and like eerie for some reason, and like I remember like kind of like being upset with Lorenz Tate because he just played that character so well. But that song was really intense. I remember when it was being played around like the fall time of that year. So when Ashanti was talking about her getting fan mail and her speaking out against domestic violence, I remember all of that, because I remember that those commercials when Ashanti was speaking out against domestic violence, and I just remember that song being a big deal. So round 9, Trust and Believe, and then Down for You. Okay, sorry. Keyshia Cole lost this round. That's not one of my Keyshia Cole songs that I like really enjoy, Trust and Believe, but I remember other people enjoying it, and I remember, people playing it, in the streets. But Down for You, sorry. As soon as it come in, that dun 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 dun. Sorry. And then Ashanti's, the way she's singing on that song and the harmonies, like if I don't want to get copywritten, I wish I could just play a little snippet. So any songs I play in this video, I don't own any of the music. I am teaching a lesson. This is for educational purposes. This is my own personal commentary. Okay? Now, going to the next round, yeah, Down for You took that. Like, it's like when she started playing Down for You, like, she already had my attention, but I was like, oh, she won. It don't matter what song Keyshia play after this. Down for You, I remember when she didn't even have to sing on the whole song. Just her on the hook was enough. Okay? So round 10, You Change, and you got Ashanti's Runaway. I feel like Keyshia Cole's You Change won, because I remember that song being played a lot, and it was very catchy. I really enjoyed the sample that was chosen for that song. I really enjoyed Keisha's vocals. and her tone on that track. Like, I'm listening to it in my head. So if I'm bobbing my head, it's because the song is played in my head. Like, my mind is amazing. Like I can hear full length albums in my mind and hear every piece of the song. It's crazy. That's a different video. Anyhow, I wouldn't have chosen Runaway if I was Ashanti. I would have chosen Good Good. Why didn't Ashanti play Good Good? Was anybody waiting for her to drop Good Good? Again, I'm going to put all of that stuff in the link below. Round 11, you have Heaven Sent and Baby by Ashanti. Baby takes that one. I remember Heaven Sent. I like that song a lot. Baby, I remember trying to catch that video on TV because everybody kept talking about what Ashanti had on and like how she looked like, you know. I remember that. I remember the curly ponytail that she had, the red, I believe she had some red lipstick on in that video. I remember like videos being like something we were excited to like see, like the premiere or the making of it. But I remember when that video dropped and like I kept missing it and my cousins was talking about it. And I was just like, I gotta catch that Ashanti video. And I finally caught it and I was like, is she smoking a cigar? I was really here for it. I was really here for it. So Baby, Ashanti takes that. Round 12, you got Only You and you got Brand New by Keyshia Cole. See, at that point, I would have played I Changed My Mind and going up against Only You. Only You, I remember when I first heard that song, to be honest, I didn't like it. I didn't like the video. I didn't get it. I thought it was just such a left turn for Ashanti. But it was one of them songs that grow on you. And then when you see her do the choreography with the girls and that all that black and like it's her professing like her love and commitment to her dude, you know, her lover. Like, only you can make me feel this way. Look at what you make me do. I'm crazy about you. It was like, it was her version of Crazy in Love, but more edgy, you know. So I feel like that song definitely later on, like letting it kind of grow on me, it should have got more love, you know. But it's still out there. We can still stream it. It can still get a streaming plaque. Next, you got What's Love and Keyshia Cole and Trust. Now, if you watched my Brandy and Monica Verzuz review, you know I'm a big-ass Brandy fan. I'm the biggest Brandy fan. That's my Whitney Houston, but that's another video. Let's stay on topic. Okay, so if you watched my Brandy and Monica Verzuz review, you know how I feel about Keyshia Cole and Monica's Trust. Sorry, that's just my opinion. It's not my favorite Keyshia Cole song. It's not my favorite Monica song. But they both sound beautiful together. I just feel like the context of that song could have been better, or they could have just had a better song together. I feel like Keyshia could have done Trust by herself, but her fans enjoy it, and that's all that matters, really. So I feel like when it comes to that round, What's Love? You got What's Love with Fat Joe and Ashanti. So Ashanti takes that. Sorry. Ashanti takes it. Okay, so round 14, Fabulous and Ashanti, Into You. And you got the Jaheim and Keyshia Cole song, I've Changed. I remember that song. That was a good round. Does anybody remember that Keyshia Cole song, Guess What, with Jadakiss? I wish she would have played that song. That was a good one. But she picked I've Changed. That's a good one too. But I remember I'm So Into You when Tamia did it, and they had Tamia and Fabulous, and then they put Ashanti's vocals on there. But I feel like that's the tie, because you know, both songs are pretty good. So round 15, Girls in a Movie and Give It Up to Me. This is a tough one because that is a Ashanti banger. Like movies by Ashanti on that first album, man, just the way it starts with the I think that's a synthesizer, or it's like whatever that is in the background, and then you have the chimes in the background. Like, it's really nice. It's a really nice song. It's a really like kind of like smooth, kind of like groovy song. But you got Give It Up to Me with Keyshia Cole and Sean Paul. I remember that movie. I believe that's from the Step Up movie. What movie is that from? I believe it's from the Step Up movie. Let me know in the comments if I'm incorrect. But I believe it's from the Step Up movie. Well, I remember that video being a big deal and it being like a colorful video and being that was like a very upbeat video and song for Keyshia. So I feel like she you know, kind of took that round because that was I feel like that was a commercial hit. That was everywhere. That was being played everywhere. So you got Mesmerized and Let It Go. Let It Go is pretty hot because you got Missy and Lil Kim. So that's easy. If y'all feel like y'all would have chose any other songs too, or if there's any other songs that wasn't played that you wanted to hear in the verses, let me know in the comments. I want to know if there's like any Ashanti favorites that you have or Keyshia Cole favorites that you have. Even if I may not know them, hit me up to something new, you know? Okay, so round 17, you got Foolish and Never. Never is Keyshia Cole's first single. So I feel like these are the battles of the first single right here. Round 17. Foolish takes that. Foolish takes that. Again, why didn't she play I Just Want It to Be Over? I wouldn't have taken it as shade. I wouldn't have felt like she just wanted everything to be over and wanted to go home, because I know she was sitting there like, you know, kind of like this the whole time. No, not for real. That's just Keyshia, y'all. It's Keyshia. It's Keyshia. But anyway, I feel like everybody more than likely feels like Foolish. I mean, that piano sample from the Notorious B.I.G.'s One More Chance remix. And then to add him on the remix to her Foolish, called Unfoolish, sealed the deal. Round 17, Ashanti got that one. Okay, so round 18. Ashanti, I was mad at you for round 18. I am mad at you for round 18. Why did you decide to play Break Up to Make Up? It's all good though, I forgive you. But why did you decide to do that? It's not one of my favorite Ashanti songs. It doesn't even sound like an Ashanti song. It sounds like one of them demo songs or one of them songs you need to do just to record, because you want to make sure you still got it. Like, let me hear myself back. I still got it. All right, this song is cute. Let me do a real song real quick. That was just a warm-up song, you know. But anyway, I would have chosen Say Less. I thought that song was bomb. I still feel like that song is bomb. Say Less by Ashanti. Does anybody like that song? I love that song. Okay. Keyshia Cole picked You Complete Me. And that's not one of my favorite Keyshia Cole songs. But nevertheless, that was a good round. Round 19. Don't Let Me. I don't even know what album that is from Ashanti, to be honest. So sorry guys, but I really would have chosen Body on Me. I would have chosen that. But let me know, am I getting it mixed up? That's Don't Let Me. What song is that? I gotta go back and listen to that. But You, I remember when Keyshia Cole dropped You. That was a weak kind of round, but that was a weak round, but I would have chosen Body on Me. All right, so the last round, I'm sorry, that's too easy, because the last round Ashanti played Always On Time. And Always On Time got a part 2 that's bomb too. I would have played that too. But yes, round 20, Ashanti played the track with her and Ja Rule, Always On Time, which was one of the first songs we heard after What's Love when we were introduced to Ashanti. I heard a rumor somewhere, I don't know if it's true, that Always On Time was actually penned for Brandy. You know, and she was actually supposed to be, that would have been kind of interesting. I would have definitely been here for that. You know, I wasn't really mad when Brandy grew out of the good girl next door thing. You know, she's still kind of like polished though. She's still polished and clean. But she never really became like a, you know, overtly like something that she, I don't know, you know. That's another video. Anyhow, yes, Always On Time, Always On Time, Always On Time, freaking takes the cake. Round 20, boom.
Okay, let's play.
You know, I feel like this versus is really good. Who should do a versus next? They're saying like J-Lo and Janet Jackson should do a versus. I don't think so. I don't even know. I don't feel like Janet and J-Lo goes together. I feel like Beyonce and Janet can go head to head together. I really do, respectfully. I know they're from 2 different times, but J-Lo and Janet is from 2 different times. You know, like Janet spans through a lot of decades. So yeah, Janet and Beyonce. That's what I think. Who do you guys think should go next? Who do you guys think should do a versus? Male artists, female artists, should be a male and female to another set of rappers. Who should be next? Should it be like a group, like Jagged Edge versus Blackstreet or something? I don't even know who would Jagged Edge even go against. Maybe Boyz II Men, Jagged Edge and Boyz II Men. That would be interesting. Or, you know, Chris Brown and Usher. That would be interesting too. Yeah, but nevertheless, I enjoyed the verses. I enjoyed Ashanti. I enjoyed Keyshia. They both were gorgeous that night. I enjoyed them singing their songs, and it just took me down memory lane. And I'm definitely at some point going to play their albums because I'm like in the 90s phase right now. So I'm playing a lot of 90s music, and I'm studying a lot of like 1970s music. So like my brain is somewhere else. So I haven't even really took time to really crack open 2000 artists. But that's going to be a whole different video where I'm talking about what I'm doing in like my project and all that kind of stuff. So y'all stay tuned for that. But let me know what you guys thought of the Keyshia Cole and Ashanti verses in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in the next video.